So where's the problem? What is the genesis of gun violence? If we peel back that onion, where is the genesis of all of this destruction?
Well, young people, as I said earlier, are not trained killers. They don't start out as killers. So there's got to be some person in their life that they respect that has taught them, or at least indicated to them, that violence is a way of, as I said, gaining respect or providing what you need to get by in life. And so there's got to be someone in a young person's life who in some respects is teaching them to kill, teaching them to be violent.
It's certainly not, and it did not originate with a 12-year-old. Certainly hasn't come from a 16-year-old or a 17-year-old. Who is the real culprit? Who has the responsibility to stop this? The children?
You ever watched the movie The 300?
No, I didn't.
With the Spartans?
Yeah, I know of it.
Yeah. Their whole culture was geared toward war. Not making peace, not making poetry, not making music, not contributing to the sciences. Their whole culture was based on war. Women were taught to look up to the warrior. Warriors wanted to die in battle. They looked forward to it. They thought it was the greatest thing ever. Yet, society will look back at a period in time like that and say how wonderful the Greeks were, how glorious it was to be a Greek Spartan. That was an honor. That was a code of conduct. And they praised that type of behavior. Yet you see the exact same behavior occurring in your country, in your city, in your neighborhood, and all of a sudden you're appalled by it. It's the exact same thing. Some of these kids are growing up in environments where being a drug dealer, being a gangbanger, being a thief is looked up to. People aspire to do that. And just like it sounds somewhat absurd to me because that's not the environment I grew up in, I can understand it. Because if in my environment the idea was to go to school, get a house. So if someone was to interject themselves into my goals and say, look, it's wrong to go to school, what? No, it's not. That's all I know. So a lot of times I think people have to place themselves in those situations and understand what their own value system is and moral before you judge someone else's value system. Now, I don't agree with this violence. I don't like the violence. But until I understand the violence, I can't even contribute to the conversation. Because there's a lot of people pointing fingers, but until you truly put yourself in that situation, you'll never really come up with a solution.